could briefly introduce yourselves.
All right, I'm James Rasenauer, and I'm a freshman here at Eastern Washington University.
And my name is, all right, I'm Steven, and I'm a junior and a graphic design major, BCD.
All right, sweet. Our first question is for you, and it is the student technology fee is assessed at $350 per credit to a cap of $35 per quarter. There are approximately more than 2,000 full-time students at River Point campus, with a total amount collected of 2,100,000 in technology fees for the year. What kind of technology services would you seek to provide at River Point?
First of all, it's been an issue, an ongoing issue, of getting technology services implemented at River Point campus. I would like to continue, I would like to communicate directly with WSU because they are at WSU EW satellite campus, so they have to meet the standards of WSU also, meaning I would like to get on board with WSU to get these solutions worked out. We have plenty of proposals, we can approve them, but if WSU doesn't approve or kick in, then we can't give those services out. So I would like to communicate directly with WSU.
And then 2 minutes for you to outline what kind of services you would like to implement.
Okay, like James said, it's a little bit trickier for getting technology services down at the River Point campus than it is here, where we have the Mars Lab and the JFK Library and things like that. Because it is a joint account with WSU, they, like James mentioned again, they have different standards and we have to kind of come to a compromise. So basically it's just an issue of communicating with the faculty over there. When it comes to actual services, talking to students, I know that there's been some issues with pub lab times not being long enough for them for using computer, be able to use a computer before classes or use a computer in the evening. Also the printing services. I was talking to some students and they said that the printer services aren't even available until after some of their first classes start, until like 10 a.m. in the morning. So I'd want to make sure that things like printer services are available to the students and just go down and communicate with them and see what services they're really needing. So, and also things like laptops and stuff. I know that there's a proposal we accepted this year to provide some functional laptops with a battery life and things like that. So.
Okay, thanks. And then 1 minute for kind of your ending thoughts on actual services.
All right, yeah, the proposal for the laptops this year was actually given to us. We approved it, but without WSU's communication, we didn't get them on board with us. So I would like to get some more communication out with them to get the laptops they need, because quite frankly, they're way out of date. And also, I believe printing services is something we really need to look into. I print over in the Mars Lab tons of items, and when Symposium comes over, we're swamped. It's incredible. But I would like to look into it, and I guess, next question.
And then our next question is for you, and it is, we have a lot of technology on campus here in Cheney. Our question is, what kind of new technology is most important to kind of bring into Cheney from this point on?
Well, one of the biggest popular new technologies is tablets, and not like a graphics tablet, with things like iPads and Kindle Fires and things like that. But it's tricky because it's such a personal item that you can't really, it's something that we discussed in the Tech Fee Committee this year. It's hard to go check out a tablet because it's such a personal item. So I'd try and get some feedback from the students to see if they'd be willing to do maybe some simpler type of tablets where it's something they can just take to class and take notes on, or things along those lines. Otherwise, new technology making the campus more friendly to the internet and things like iPhones and Android and just smartphone and easy to do those type of things.
Okay, and then 2 minutes for you to outline your thoughts on technology.
You mentioned personal items. I know Caleb is trying to get a text message system out for students. I believe that would be a huge improvement for knowing what's going on around campus. People are poster blind, if you guys haven't noticed. But if we get a text message at the beginning of the week of the events going on during the week, we can help use those personal items for our good. And I know everybody has smartphones, so don't lie, you do. And basically, I would also like to get a better website out because we don't really have a page, and it's really hard to find what's going on around campus on our web page. So if we got a web page for all the clubs and organizations around campus to directly post, that would be a big improvement on my part.
Okay, and then 1 minute for your kind of closing thoughts.
We have a lot of money that goes into the tech fee. It's, I think this next year it will be about $1.5 million. And so there's this interesting balance of maintaining the stuff that we already have, like the tech fee was originally created for dial-up internet for the students, and finding what do we want to invest in as new things, like should we upgrade to broadband internet for the students or something like that, and how to deal out that money. So there's a lot of money that we can invest, but thankfully all the burden wouldn't just be put on the technology advancement person. There's a whole committee that works on the issue. So I've just really worked on communicating with the committee as a group and hearing from the students where that money goes, because investing in a new technology is a lot of money and takes a lot of resources.
Okay, thanks guys. Round of applause for the technology.